What is up, guys? It's your boy Young Breezy bringing us a brand new video today. Today we're here at the Atlanta Regional with Avery Lewis, and what did you play? This is insane.
I played a 60 card kitchen sink brick deck.
Basically, this deck is pretty insane, so let's get straight into it. He got fifth place.
Fifth place.
Yeah, fifth place, so top 8.
Alright, so first I play one of my boy, the heart and soul of the deck, Yugioh. You know, it's pretty standard. Play Afterlife, summon him back. A lot of builds go for Ancient Fairy Dragon. I go second with this build because of Yugioh being able to come out and summon Yazi, and I'll get into that combo later. But I just run one because I've got so many ways to pitch him to the grave. Next up, the Predator Plant Engine. Run the full set of 4. Standard. I grab Brilliant Fusion and a couple of other things that I run, but it's usually Brilliant Fusion. 2 Armageddon Knight, send Yugioh, send other fun things that I can.
How many times did you get asked?
On Armageddon Knight?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I did. Maybe once.
Well, they probably didn't know what you were playing anyways.
I mean, like Brian over here, he like asked me once. I don't remember what he asked, but it was something. But he's just one card. Sorry, Yugioh. Yeah, works. Next up, I played a Hero Engine with 2 Vion. 2 Vion, 3 Malicious, and 1 Shadow Mist. So, Vion, for those of you who don't know, it's a 1-card Beatrice. You summon Vion, send Shadow Mist to the grave. Shadow Mist adds Malicious to your hand. Then you can use Vion to banish the Shadow Mist, and you get added Polymerization to your hand. So then you fuse the Vion in Malicious or Malicious in any dark, and you get a Destiny Hero Dangerous.
Yeah.
And from there, you summon another Malicious, overlay for Beatrice. And then, you know, it's same utility as Armageddon Knight. Send whatever you need at the moment. Next up, I play a very small Trickstar Engine, just Candina and Lilybell.
Well done.
For the monsters anyway. It's just a field spell that's good, gets advantage for link summoning. Sometimes Lilybell comes in clutch. That's about it. Dino Engine of Overtex, Soul Eater, and Conductor. Conductor, I don't think I summoned him all day. It's basically just dump Overtex with one of your many things like Beatrice and Armageddon Knight, and then go into Tyranno and proceed to punch people in the face. And I ran 1 Masterpiece, so I run the diagram, and yeah, he was kind of bad.
Whoa.
I used him once, and that was summoning him off Star Yugioh. So
boy,
that's like it. I don't think I ever tribute summoned him. 3 Balbaboon to also go with the Draco Engine and to be destroyed off Tyranno. This card was terrible. I ran it just to shuffle back in the bricks because this deck runs a lot of 1-card bricks. But honestly, I'd probably drop this and even the True Draco Engine too. It just didn't really do enough, but it was never really bad. If you can pop it, it's 2 more materials for a Boral load. Kaijus, Dogoran searchable by Oviraptor, and then the 2 smaller ones. Kind of self-explanatory, gets over Masterpiece real easy. 2 Ghost Ogre, just so I have something to do on my opponent's turn since I'm going second. Psyframe Engine, same deal. Self-explanatory.
how many times did you open up Driver?
Like once or twice.
Oh. I mean, you were still able to do, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's the good thing about this is even if you open it, I mean, it kind of sucks, but it's not dead, so that's good. And you can also pitch Driver to the grave with stuff like Ravine, and it's just a free cost that you can still use later on. The 1 Mermare, the boy that makes it all work.
Boy, explain this.
So, Mermare is a card that lets you summon thrice per turn a token to your field. And pretty much, you summon this off Yazi, which you make with the Yugioh and anything level 6 or below that is not attuned. So you summon the Yazi, pop something on your opponent's side of the field, use the Yazi effect, get Mermare, summon 3 tokens, use 1 for Link Kribo, 1 for Link Spider, and then use all 4 or some combination of other monsters for Yugioh. And then you just draw into your combo pieces, shuffle back in the bricks, etc., etc.
Sack.
Strong. And then the one-ofs, Supreme King Dragon, Darkworm, another thing to send to the grave and get a free summon without having to use up a normal. Trick Clown for Brilliant Fusion, Snow, Brilliant Fusion, and like Beatrice and stuff. Shaw Dragon, mostly Beatrice, and the Garnet.
And that's all monsters.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't remember how many it is, like 37, 40 something?
Jesus Christ.
I forgot. It's been a
get
long
into
bit.
the spells.
Alright, for the spells I run Dragon Ravine, pitch Destrudo or Darkworm. That's about it. You can also send stuff like Malicious to go ahead and get them live if you need to get some extra stuff to combo off with. Trickstar Light Stage, it's good against back row heavy decks. Get your Candina, she gets Lilybell, it's if you need some extra materials or something. It's pretty solid. Dragonic Diagram, I didn't actually get to use it that much. It was great in testing and I just didn't see it that much today. I think I did resolve it a couple of times with Search Masterpiece, but that would be the only reason I'd keep it in, just because I get to destroy stuff in my hand, not from the Masterpiece. And then to go with that, 3 Terraforming, and 1 set rotation, just to get to your food spells faster. And if you're really in a pinch, you can lock your opponent down. That never came up though.
Well done.
3 Free Infusion. Self-explanatory.
Basically.
Don't know what else to say about that. 3 Dragon Shrine. Send Darkworm or Destrudo.
Burke.
1 Foolish. Also send those cards. Also send Overtex. Rhoda, add Armageddonite or Vion. 1 Double Evolution Pill for the Tyranno.
Oh my fucking. Just
Keep going?
Yes.
I got you. Alright. Then we got the Raigeki, Darkhold, and the Slumber for field wipes.
I understand.
They were
that.
pretty solid. Raigeki came up a lot. It came in my opening hand.
It's only
Slumber,
gonna take a minute.
I don't know, it was Slumber. It never really did much.
Yeah.
But it was alright.
I'm up all the way upstairs. You do not
2
see. I
Twin Twisters
understand that.
for the Dracos. Pop their Floodgates.
Just give me a minute.
And Emergency
We're
Teleport
almost
and
done.
Poly. Poly for the Vion play
I'm
and
doing,
Telly
I'm
for
doing
Ghost
profile. I'm doing game deck profiles. Like, I only have 1 more and that's it. Alright.
Alright, so that's the main deck. For the extra deck, got the boy himself, Yugioh. I summoned him probably 85-90% of my games. He's what leads to all my OTKs. I think most games I did close out in 1 turn because of him. There were a few that didn't work out like that, but most went that way. Borreload. His Borreload, he worked well with Balbaboon. I'm honestly not sure there'd be enough materials without the Balbaboon, so if I take that out, he might end up coming out, but he was just a beater. I never actually got to use his effects. Decode Talker, usually just summon him below Yugioh's middle link, just to boost him up a good bit and provide some protection if I can't finish off my opponent that turn. Curious, never came up. It was just another way to dump some stuff to the grave, especially if I brick and have to go into like Ancient Fairy and some Trickstar plays. It just didn't come up. Link Spider, Link Freebo, Yazi for the play. Solid, very solid. Black Rose, also extremely solid. Came up a couple times, got to nuke some fields. Felt good about myself. Ancient Fairy, she came up once, and I mean she was useful then, so she's alright. And if I'm forced to go first, she gives me a play. That's another thing to note. The Yazi play is not live if you go first, because your opponent must control the card.
Yeah.
So Ancient Fairy gives you something to go with. And then Scarlight for if I Gamma on my turn, never came up. It was just good in theory. Some friends encouraged me to run it, and it didn't work out. Fusions, El Shadal Winda. I've got Shadal Sighted. This never came up. Dangerous for the Vion play. I don't even honestly know what its effects are. I just XCs with it. And then Gem Knight Seraphonite for the Brain Fusion. We got Beatrice, send whatever you want, and Castel. I do Castel over Tornado Dragon since I'm going second. He can hit more stuff, send back problematic monsters. It just overall seemed better for going second than Tornado Dragon. And side deck, run 3 Ash, mostly for Trickstar, so I don't get like blasted by Reincarnation. 2 Trap Eater, in theory against True Draco. Never came up, I just never saw it. Shadal Engine for stuff like Pendulum, extra deck heavy decks. I cited it a few times, don't think I ever actually saw it. 3 Cosmics, True Draco, and similar stuff. Also 3rd Twisters. And then 3 Mind Control for stuff like Trickstar again. I can take a level 4 and use that for the Destrudo combo. And that's the deck.
Well, congratulations on getting 5th place at the Atlanta Regional, and I hope to see you maybe pilot this again.
Maybe so, maybe at Memphis. Hold up a sec, I want to shout out to my boys. Shout out to Joey, Rohan, Tony, and Zach for helping me like bounce ideas for this crazy crap off the wall. It came together. Appreciate it, guys.